Hi guys, please like, share and subscribe. And if you want full course for any actuarial subject, visit theactuarialguy.com or WhatsApp on this number. Thank you. What are the different types of actuarial employers in the traditional industry? So there are four types of employers here. The first one are your core insurance companies. The second one are your reinsurance companies. The third one are your knowledge process outsourcing units, and the fourth one are your consulting firms. Now, core insurance companies, as you know, these are your Indian insurance companies. Examples are Life Insurance Company of India, most famous LIC, Acco General Insurance. You might have heard about them. They're a new age general insurance company. They do a lot of sponsorships. That's why they're famous. Bharti AXA Life is something you've heard of, would have heard of again. So these are your Indian insurers. There are 58 insurers registered with IRDAI today in India. So you can get employment with any of them. What is the advantage of working in the core industry? First, you get an end-to-end understanding of the insurance business because you're working in the core business. You're not helping out the business. You're actually within the business. Second is that you're closest to implementation. That is, the teams that are actually selling the products, the teams that are actually fulfilling claims, experienced teams, you have access to them. They are your colleagues. So you're closest to implementation. The third thing is you get high quality work and you get fast paced learning because any company only outsources the work. Either they don't have internal competency to do it, or it is sort of ad hoc, or it is low quality work that nobody wants to do within the organization. So the high quality work which is regular is usually kept by the company itself. They don't outsource it to someone else. That's why core insurance companies have really good work. And thus the learning environment is fast paced. And then the learning is so deep and so fast in core that you are able to move to non-core roles very easily. So that's the advantage of working in core companies. Okay. Second, let's get to reinsurance companies. That's the second kind of employers. Many of you must know what reinsurance is. It's insurance for insurers. Again, in reinsurance, the quality of work is good. The learning is also fast paced. One additional advantage here is there are opportunities to move abroad because these are MNCs typically. Swiss Re is an MNC, Hanover Re is an MNC, they operate out of India. You can easily move abroad with these companies. GIC Re is an Indian reinsurer. So here the opportunity to move abroad won't be that much. Those are the reasons you might want to pick reinsurance companies. The third one is your knowledge process outsourcing units. Aon is one of them. You might have heard of them. Mercer is another. Sun Life is another. So these are some of your KPO units. What are KPOs? KPOs are basically when a core company from some other country outsources its work to India because they feel like we can get it done cheaper in India, or we do not have enough skill set here locally. We do not have people who can do it locally. So we can just hire someone in India to do it for us. And that is where these KPO units come in. The advantage with them is that their work-life balance is the best. While the quality of work, typically it's not as good as your core insurance companies, but your work-life balance is really good, right? And that gives you an opportunity to pass exams faster. Again, there are opportunities to travel or move abroad. You can go abroad for projects and you can actually eventually move abroad as well. So that is the good thing about KPO units. Finally, there are consulting firms. You must have heard of the big four. All of the big four are into your actuarial consulting as well. When do companies engage big four or other consulting firms? Well, they engage them when they are looking for some sort of subject matter expertise. For example, IFRS 17 was a regulatory framework which came out recently, which was applied across insurance, and insurance companies internally did not have the subject matter expertise for implementation of IFRS 17. So they hired these consulting firms which worked across different clients and they had the sort of subject matter expertise for IFRS 17. So with consulting firms, there's a lot of dynamic work. You get good range across industries, across different geographies. You can work with clients in India, you can work with clients outside India, UK, US, whatever. And then opportunities to travel or move abroad are also really good. And working in them, you become subject matter experts on regulatory frameworks and industry best practices.